report indicates that Kenya GDP growth is expected to decelerate to 1.4% from 5.4% in 2019. The growth, mainly supported by agriculture, has a dampening effect due to the weaknesses in the service-oriented industry gravely affected by pandemic. Regarding the county finances, the total revenue of the budget implementation in 2020-2021 amounted to 416.4 billion, which consists of equitable share allocation of 316.5 billion, conditional grants of 43.9 billion, projected own source revenue of 56 billion. Out of this allocation, a total of 257.1 billion of equitable share, equivalent to 81%, has been dispersed to counties. Kenya sharing 25.1 billion as conditional grants, loans, and grants. County governments have raised 25.5 billion, equivalent to 45% projected own source revenue. The equitable share balance owed to counties still stands at 58.9 billion. And cash tomorrow is the end of the financial year. Despite the ravaging effects of COVID-19 on the economy, the equivalent share of the county governments increased from 316.5 billion in financial year 2019-2020 to 370 billion in financial year 2020-2021. As mentioned earlier, the Council partnered with the Kenya Institute of Public Policy Research and Analysis, KIPRA, and development partners to develop the 132 billion county COVID-19 socio-economic reengineering and recovery strategy meant to 1. Boost private sector activity, 2. Strengthen ICT capacity, 3. Contribute to human capital development, policy, legislative, and institutional reforms, 4. Strengthen county government's preparedness and response to pandemics and disasters. I want to thank the Cabinet for approving the Public Debt and Borrowing Policy 2020 and the National Treasury for providing guidelines on internal and external borrowing for county government. I also want to extend my appreciation to His Excellency the President for forming the Integrated Task Force on Integrated County Revenue Management System to deliver a united integrated county revenue management system. The system will facilitate counties to strengthen own source revenue generation. Now moving to ICT, the National Optic Fiber Backbone Infrastructure aims to ensure connectivity of all the 47 counties. The project's implementation, occurring in 2 phases, will ease communication and improve public service delivery. Currently, 45 county headquarters have a connection to the optic fiber infrastructure. The remaining 2 counties, Garissa and Homa Bay, have subcontracted private internet service provider. As a way forward, county government will continue to work with the national government and private sector to ensure that all county government headquarters, sub-county offices, and essential service facilities like hospitals, schools, vocational training centers, and ICT hubs are connected to the network grid for effective service delivery. Now may I move to access to information, website, and social media pages. All county governments have functional websites and social media pages, mainly Facebook and Twitter, that we use to share information such as county integrated development plans, CIDPs, annual development plans, budget, press statements, county initiative and projects. All county governments have uploaded their 2017 to 2022 CIDPs on their websites and are mainstreaming ICT in provision of services. Pongezi, all the 47 counties. Additionally, counties are increasing their budget allocation to ICT to ensure to ensure county operations are efficient and effective. The Council of Governors equally has 3 functional websites: COG, Mahariva, and Devolution Conference websites. Additionally, the Council has 6 active social media pages, 3 Twitter handles: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. The Council's primary Twitter handle has been verified and is an official news source. Currently, the Council's social media platform have the following number of followers. Twitter has 257,900 followers. Facebook has 38,000 followers. In this ending financial year, which ends tomorrow, the COG website will, has already got 18,460,906 hits as of to date. Additionally, in the last 1 year, the Council of Governors issued 48 press statements on issues affecting county government and on preparedness and response measures and initiatives put in place by counties in fight against COVID-19. Automation of government processes. A total of 18 counties have established and deployed automated revenue collection systems. These systems include County Pro, county-specific county collection systems like Jambo Pay and Revenue Management System, ARMS. The systems are locally developed and capture the different revenue streams of county government. Nakuru County has adopted CC to reinforce the RIFOM, Local Authority Integrated Financial Management System, that existed before the developed system of government. County governments have also adopted the hospital management systems like Medibos and FundSoft to support the data management in hospitals. May I now move to urban planning, housing, land and infrastructure, and energy. Fellow Kenyans, may I start with housing. Article 43, Sub-Article 1B of our Constitution recognizes the right to accessible and adequate housing and reasonable sanitation standards. To achieve this, county governments are focused on contributing to the following national priorities. 1, closing the low-income housing gap by 60%. 2, creating at least 350,000 jobs in the construction sectors. And 3, enhancing the affordability of homes by addressing interest rates and the cost of home ownership. In the period under review, county governments continue to implement the affordable housing agenda to make affordable housing a reality. In this regard, 8 county governments have allocated 85 acres and developed master plans for 16 sites, enabling smooth implementation of the housing project. Further, the county governments are also embracing innovative and advanced technology, such as appropriate building technologies, which are cost-effective and durable for rural areas. For example, Embu County Governor's residence will take only 6 months to complete, and the walls will have the capacity to resist even bullets and light bombs. Urban planning. Section 104, the County Government Act requires that counties have planning frameworks that integrate economic, social, physical environment, and spatial planning. This framework act as a tool of guiding county-level management and use of land and other natural resources. They also enhance development control, including zoning for industrial, commercial, agricultural, and residential development. In the period under review, 4 counties have completed and approved county spatial plans. It is worth noting that 21 other counties are at different stages of preparing their spatial plans so that we can have ordinary towns and cities. Geographical information system is considered a critical system in supporting decision making and in managing analyzing and displaying easily understood geographical information. In this regard, 18 counties have established functional GIS RAPs, while 20 counties are in the process of doing so. Council of Governors, in cooperation with the Ministry of Land, has developed county GIS implementation guidelines that provide an extensive guide to GIS data acquisition, management, and use. The Urban Areas and Cities Act provides for establishment of different categories of urban areas, their functions and management structures. So far, 59 municipalities and 4 towns have been established in 45